So I'm going to Ghana.
He liked the way that I walk. He liked the way that I talk. I'm from New York, New York. Just a bad bitch from the Bronx. We taking trips to Milan, flights to Dubai.
Tell me, have you ever been arrested or locked up?
Yeah, hell yeah, my whole life.
Your whole life?
I swear I've been getting locked up since I was like 15.
15.
Yeah, I did my first bid when I was 15.
First and foremost, can you tell us your real name?
Ophelia.
Ophelia.
Yeah.
Right? And you've been where you born and raised at? I'm just curious.
I was born in Washington Heights. My dad was a Dominican drug dealer from 163rd and St. Nick. And then, I was raised in the Bronx.
Okay. So in this neighborhood, I mean, did people accept you, or was your father like one of these dudes who's getting money or rat?
I never met my dad.
You never met your dad.
So as far as I'm concerned, he either got deported or got shot dead. So I don't know which one. I never met him. But all I know is I just go when I was like, if I walk around there, people know I'm his daughter.
Okay.
And they'll call me like a little nickname, which they used to call him, but they'll call me in the female version and stuff like that. Yeah.
So you was raised in a household with just your moms and...
No, I was never raised in a household. I was homeless my whole life.
Your whole life?
Yeah, I was
Tell me
born
about that.
homeless. My mom was a crackhead.
Okay.
So when I was born, she was homeless.
Okay.
And then I really ended up going into the foster care system, you know, early on. So before the foster care system, shelter, you know what I mean? Then, you know, homeless, foster care, you know, then the foster care, then my mom finally did get us back for like 5 good years. You know what I mean? But it only lasted 5 good years. Then I got fucking turned out to the streets because the neighborhood that we moved to when she got us back was just all drug infested, like, you know what I mean? Dominicans and shit, you know what I mean? So I grew up just wanting to be a drug dealer, and that's exactly what I became.
So the streets raised you?
Yeah, basically.
Pretty much, right?
Yeah.
So you caught your first bid. Was you lied to? Meaning, you know,
No,
sometimes we hear
hell
the
no.
stories was like, you know, OG's lies to us.
Nah, hell no. I did my first, I made a direct sell to an undercover cop. We was fucking eat up, trying to eat and shit, because we used to have to stay out there for nights at a time. Motherfuckers was trying to eat shit, and I fucking was eat up, and I made a sell to an undercover cop and shit.
Oh, so your first bid was what?
I was 15. Oh, I did 18 months juvie.
18 months. How was that experience?
It was hard because, like, I didn't have, like, no home training, no morals, no values, no rules. I wasn't used to following rules or none of that. So going into the juvie, they forced you to, like, just, it was hard. I was only supposed to be in there. It was a limited secure. So I was only supposed to be there. Was it non-limited or limited? I even forgot the definition, but I was only supposed to be there 6 months. Everybody was leaving in 6 months. Would you believe I had to stay there 18 months?
18 months.
Yeah, because I couldn't follow the rules. I just never had no authority. I had to follow no authority.
Right.
And it was just like forcing me, and I couldn't get it. And then finally, you had to make 3 stages to go home.
Okay.
They finally let me go once I reached my first stage because I've been there for so long already.
Wow.
Yeah, so I left on orientation stage.
What?
And you was supposed to leave as orientation, honors, and transition, and then honors. And I left on orientation.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you say about that process you went through? What did you learn from it?
I learned a lot, honestly. I learned a lot. They had classes in there, aerobics, you know. Actually, I learned a lot about relationship. They gave us like a relationship course, anger management. You know, I learned a lot. I learned a little bit how to follow a little bit of authority, you know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm still not good with that to this day. I'm a rebel. Yeah, I can't.
You're a rebel.
I don't like to hear no. I don't like for people to tell me what to do. I just feel like I'm a felon. I'm tattooed up, and the regular rules don't apply to me, period. Because if I was just following the rules every day, I'll be in poverty still, which, you know, so... Yeah. Okay. I mean, I'm still in poverty, but I'm damn near got 1 foot out. You know what I mean?
And in this experience, when you went to did your first bid, right, and came back out, did you tap back into the streets?
I had no choice.
Oh,
I had no choice.
Sometimes they help you get on your feet, like giving you halfway house, come home to and things
No,
like that.
when you a juvie, you don't get that. So they released me right into the environment that I just came from, and my mom was poor. We were poor. My mom was a welfare mother. She had 4 kids. I'm the type of mother, I'm making shit happen. My mom wasn't that type of mom. You feel me? So I had no choice. I was scared as fuck too. I was like, damn, I'm scared as fuck. And it was hot as fuck. Like my original OGs got locked up. By the time I came out, they was already locked up. They had raided the block, whatever they did, the sweep. You know what I mean? So it was scary. It was scary. Especially I had the daytime. We used to break it up in shifts and shit. These motherfuckers gave me the daytime shift again. Like, dang, y'all just threw me out there to the wolves again,
You
right?
already know I sold to the undercover.
Yeah, I got there. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
I was shook. I ain't gonna lie, but I had no choice. It's like I needed money. That's all I knew. I was 16, so they was trying to teach me how to like get your working papers and but I didn't know that. And I was already turned out to the fast money. It's just I couldn't follow that, and I just ended up selling drugs again and shit. Yeah.
So that was your first bit. Did you do another bit after that or no?
Yeah, I did. Well, I've been locked up so many as far as jail, like Rikers, bookings and shit like that so many times. I can't even count. But I only did 2 real bids, and this last time I was 24, I was in the feds for.
Okay.
Now that it was kind of more like I was lied to, that one.
Okay.
So yeah.
Did you do a lot of time with that one?
I'd say same amount of time.
Okay,
About the same, yeah. And really my story is what got me the safety valve. My life story, which is crazy. So, people aren't used to hearing a story like that. So
Absolutely.
I kind of got let off the hook a little bit, especially the whole stab 33 times and all that. You know what I mean?
Wait, stabbed 32 times?
Yeah.
When that happened, what was that?
When I did that bid in juvie, I met this boy or whatever, and like I don't know, the fact that I was like dressed like a boy and dressed like a tomboy and shit, and he seemed past that, and he still like, it was like love at first sight for real, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
So we stayed in touch. So then when I came home, like 3 months later, we still had the house phones and shit. Remember them house phones?
Yeah.
I ended up calling him on a house phone and shit. Couldn't find out. We just got together, long story short, but I met him in there. And that was the same dude that stabbed me up 33 times. Yeah, because I didn't want to be with him no more.
TV case type shit. Like,
not even. Hell
even?
no. I never had nobody treat me the way he did in my whole entire life.
Well, wait, was it good or bad?
It was good.
So what happened with the 32 times?
I was abusive to him. I was verbally abusive. I was spoiled. He used to spoil me. I was a spoiled brat, and I used to treat him really bad.
So 32 times he was trying to kill you.
Yeah, because I pushed him to his limit. Like,
yo, that takes a real one. I mean, at that time you probably didn't look at it like that, but
yeah,
for you to say that today, that means you growth.
Yeah.
I mean, and what could you say from that? Did he do time or was it?
Oh, it's over for.
Oh, wow.
So long story short, I was a minor. So for me growing up, I've been through so much shit in the streets. I'm talking about rape and all types of shit that I would never snitch, because just growing up in the streets is the rule is snitches get stitches. You can't snitch. So I just ate all of that. So I wasn't snitching. I ain't gonna lie. I did when they put me in the ambulance and I took my last breath. Before I took my last breath, they asked me who did it to me, and I did say his name.
Okay.
Because he got in the ambulance with me, trying to act like everything is all cool. Like, nigga, you just killed my cousin. And you just stabbed me 33 times. And you just got in the ambulance with me, acting like
Everything good.
Everything is good. So they said, who did this to you? And I said his name. And then lights out after that. And I was in a coma for, I think, 5 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, as to sit here and hear you speak like this, you know, it's not shocking. Because you, like I said, you never know somebody's story unless they tell it to you.
But long story short, I want to say, like, I didn't take it to trial or none of that because I was a minor. So my mom ended up going to court talking about the shit like she knew anything about it. Like, bitch, how do you know? I don't even remember what happened because from the shock and trauma, your brain tries to forget. So for the 2 years after it happened, I couldn't even remember what led to the stabbing.
Right.
The real reason, like,
was you upset that your mom went in court trying to defend for her daughter?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I was still, he was the first real love of my life, you know what I mean? So it was kind of hard because I still loved him, but I know he killed my cousin. I love my cousin but it's like I loved him too. And it was just like, it was hard to choose a side. It's like, I lost 2 people, you feel me? I lost 3 because myself too, you feel me? Meanwhile, everybody just lost 1 person. Like, you lost your son, my mom lost her nephew, she lost her son. Like, I lost 3 people in this, and like, yeah, it was hard to choose a side. You know what I mean? So yeah, like, I did go see him the first few years that it first happened. I was going to see him in jail and mental hospitals and shit. He was trying to, claim that mental shit, try to get out. And then one day it just clicked to me, and I'm like, hold up, nah, you violated. You killed my cousin. Yeah, nah, I ain't doing this shit no more. Like,
Okay. And what gave you that switch? Because, it's always something that give you that, nah, I'm bugging.
I don't know, just really realizing, my cousin left a daughter behind and shit. And it was just like, just realizing that she's growing up without a dad. And my aunt won't talk to me until this day and shit. And I had to wake up like, hold on, Felly. But then yet and all, honestly, it's like, it's really all my fault for real. Because I was like abusive towards the nigga. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep it real with you. I was just like, it still don't make it right, but like, dude really loved me, and I was just like so mean to him and shit, like, and I'm still kind of that way a little bit to people, like, to men and shit. It's like I got something against men, for real, really? Something like that, yeah.
So you did mention you got raped your whole life.
Yeah.
That's trauma. I mean, first and foremost, trauma is real.
Yeah.
Do you think this taking place on your mental? Like, do you think
not anymore? But it's what really forced me to find myself and to control my mental more, because shit like that, you could lose your mind and be crazy. And I almost went there. I almost got there. I remember times where I was hearing voices, like, all at once. I almost lost it. And I'm like, damn, let me go to sleep because I can't take this and I'm going to go crazy if I don't go to sleep. So I went to sleep. I woke up. I used to have flashbacks, PTSD, crazy. So, that's a part, like, my journey right now is really having more mental control in every aspect, you know what I mean? So,
you know what's so dope? I mean, when I say dope is to hear you speak about it, because you're not pointing a finger at nobody. You're actually saying, I'm the blame, I'm the reason for it. And like you say, nobody deserve to get killed, this time, third, or first. And like you say, it could have been his fed up. Could have been his. He could have been a nice guy. He might have been a great guy, and he just couldn't take no more. Everybody had that. That's why snap is a real thing. People snap.
Nah, but I'm going to keep it real with you, though. His mom did. It came out to the surface, like, dude was killing animals and shit when he was a kid. His mom already knew something was off with him and stuff like that. Okay. So there was something off with him. He did have, and I started seeing that. That's what started turning me off about dude. It's like a devil got into him, like, in the beginning. He was just normal and stuff. And then his eye, after a while, it's like his eyes started cocking. It's like a demon got into him and it wasn't him no more. Like, and it's crazy because I had an experience where I met the devil that got into him when I was in the juvenile prison. It's like a crazy supernatural experience. It's crazy that I didn't get to remember, like, really realize what happened until later. Like, you feel me?
Do this thing. Because this was clearly before you.
I know this shit sound insane, but this shit is really real life. This like, I'm not off. Real. Listen, I've been evaluated. I've had fucking, when you get locked up, they do PSIs and shit. They check your IQ level, all types of shit. And the only thing I'm diagnosed with is PTSD. You feel me? So I'm not off, none of that. I know this shit sound like I'm off, but this is real life experience. You know what I mean?
One of the things, going through all these things, sometimes it can change you as a person. So, do you find yourself to be more humble today or violent?
I'm very humble, but that anger that's in me could make me an ugly person with my mouth. Okay. I can become very verbally abusive. I've always been like that, though, even back when dude stabbed me. You feel me? I'm like that towards my kids sometimes. I don't mean to do it. Then I have to explain to them, listen, I'm fucked up. Been through a lot of shit. I don't mean this shit. I don't mean to say this shit to you, but I don't know where that shit come from. Right. I don't know where that shit come from for real.
Do you find yourself beating yourself up with it? Like, because when you don't know where it's coming from.
Not no more.
Did you seek help, like therapists?
I give myself my own therapist. Every time I ever tried to go see
it. Work?
Yeah, Look at me today, baby.
Okay, no, you look good, but that
No,
beauty means
everything inside and out, mentally, soul, found everything about me. You this is clear, it's translucent. You can see that I'm, you know what I mean. But yeah, like therapy don't work for me because like I've been through a lot, and these
wait. When you
therapists
say
never
therapy
been through
don't
half
work
of
for
the
you, have you ever tried it?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, all
And
right.
they
So,
can't relate to me. It's like
right.
talking to my son.
Okay.
You never been through half the shit that I've been through, and I'm sitting here trying to ask you for help about my, like, no, we're good. You know what? I'm just going to give myself my own therapy because
Okay.
I'm the only one that been through this shit. So,
Okay.
you know.
See, one of the things I always do, because like I said, you're a dope artist. And I'm not focused on your music at this point. You're a dope artist. You have a beautiful image. You know what I mean? And I tap into the story though behind the artist. Because you know, even in this business, you know, it's a lot of things that go on that can mentally carry weight. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of things that can go on. So it's like, as far as a female and going through your own story and dealing with or a dream of yours, and you got to go through some more of that trauma and more mental abuse and this and that. How did you cover all this in? Because it's a lot. You're not to the urge of wanting it, because one day you could just fuck it all.
It's
Are you
just, that's
there?
what it is. Is either you going to die or you going to live. And it's like, just having kids, I can't. If it wasn't for my kids, I probably would have said, fuck it all. I'm going to keep it real with you. Sometimes I'll be like, fuck it. I'm fucking taking everybody with me. It get that hard.
Keep it
Like,
real,
dead
yeah,
ass. I
yeah.
brought these motherfuckers in the, you know what?
They're going with me.
But I wouldn't really do that. You know what I mean? Like,
just a moment.
I'm
Just
just
that.
so blessed. It's hard to say fuck life. You know what I mean? I ain't going to lie. I'm so blessed. From getting a safety valve, just surviving that 33 stab wounds. You know what I mean? Just everything. I'm just so blessed. It's like hard to just say. Like, it's just so beautiful. I don't know what more blessings the future holds, and it always happens. Next thing you know, here come another blessing. I'm like, God damn.
Absolutely.
That's what keep me going, is not knowing what next blessing is waiting for me. You know what I mean?
Now let's tap into this, because a lot of things that happen to us in our life. Do any of this have anything to do with karma?
Whether it was my parents' karma and I gotta live it, maybe, because sometimes you
We're talking about
do.
you now, though.
My karma,
Like,
maybe. We all got secrets that
no.
we'll take to the grave with us.
Absolutely, but what I'm saying is, that's what I'm saying. Some things that can happen with us can be from karma.
But I don't think it's karma.
You don't think?
I don't think it's anything with karma. I think it's more so, just the parents I have, and it comes from before I even was brought into this world. You know what I mean?
A generational curse.
Yeah, I wouldn't even say it's a curse, because my mom had a good life compared to me. You know what I mean?
Oh, she had a good life.
Yeah,
Okay.
my mom, my grandmom owned a barber shop, her and her husband, on Fordham Road and shit. I remember being in foster homes, going to the barber shop and, hair salon and shit like that. My mom's story is way different. The only reason she was fucked up because the crack era and all that shit. Right. But her story, she never been through half the shit I've been through, and she's crazy. She's literally diagnosed, takes meds for the shit and all that. And that's what gives me motivation. It's like, bitch, you didn't even go through half the shit and you got the nerve to be crazy. Like, I never want to be like you. Like, how dare you be crazy, bitch?
Right.
Like, you ain't even go through half the shit I've been through, bitch.
Right.
Like,
I got you.
and the shit that you did go through, you put yourself through that. Because you technically chose to smoke crack and all that. You had you wasn't poverty. Your mom and stepdad, whatever, they bought you things. You didn't have to go out there and do what you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
For me, I had to go out there and go sell drugs. I had to go out there and do whatever I had to do to survive. You feel me? So, yeah.
One of the things today, is you and your mom's close or no?
I'm going to keep it real with you. Not at all.
Not at all.
I can't, like, my mom put me through so much, even after me being an adult, like, just, she tried to kidnap my son, just all types of crazy shit. She put me through so much pain. Remember G-Money? The shit I was going through with my son and all, like, I can't forgive her, because a lot of my suffering really was because of her decisions.
Oh, you know about things too?
Yeah, since G-Money met me when I was going through the struggle, like, my mom literally tried to kidnap my son from me, wasn't trying to give me my son and all that, like, just, and it's just hard for me to forgive her, because I still remember that pain, like, I could deadass be homeless on the street and be like, Mom, I've been sleeping on a train for such and such time, can I just come take a shower and have a bite to eat? No. So, yeah, like, it's a lot, and even now, I be trying to bless her, but It's hard to sometimes, like, you know what I
Do you believe
mean?
this statement, hurt people hurt people?
Hell yeah.
Do you believe that?
Yeah.
Do you feel sometimes you experience that?
Yeah.
The same?
With my kids.
With your kids?
Yeah. Especially my oldest and shit.
One of the things I will say, you know what I mean, and I love tapping into this type of shit because it's real, you know what I mean, and I tap into the story of the person because we get caught up with the character. Like a lot of people don't like Charleston White. He do a lot of weird shit to you guys, but he's attacking characters. Characters is the people that we play,
Mm-hmm.
but we're not attacking the real person. So sometimes we want to tap into the real person. I mean, so one of the things I want to ask you, and the only reason, like I said, I want to ask this question is because most women give me different answers, but it's almost similar trauma things that they go through in life.
Mm-hmm.
You were stating that you're a single parent, right,
Mm-hmm.
at the moment, right? Do you believe is you the problem?
Me getting stabbed 33 times by my boyfriend that he killed my cousin is the problem. Because I never really was able to be in a real relationship since that. And I'm going on 35 years old. I'm like so scared that if I get too close to somebody, they're going to want to try to kill me again and shit. So for some reason, I always find a way to just like close off or tarnish the relationship or
That's real.
try to fuck it up before it get too close. You know what I mean? I'm going to
real.
keep it real with you.
That's real.
Like,
That's
yeah.
real. That's real. You know, one of the things, man, I tell anybody, man, I think I was having this conversation with my boy G Money, you know, just dealing with people. You know, I tap into the person, man. That's why I say, I think I shared this with you too one time, man. You know, get with somebody and take sex out of the relationship. Listen, let's bang out. Let's get to know each other. Let's not worry about fucking and none of that. Let's bang out 6 months, a year maybe, whatever it takes.
Sometimes
really
I be
tap in.
wanting to do that, but then that means that we're gonna get too close, and you might try to off me now. Cause I'm a listen. Just like even my
deep.
experience, I was with somebody yesterday. I was with somebody who's famous or whatever. I don't want to say, but they was so grateful to be in my presence that I do something to, you know what I mean? Like just me alone, my something about me, my authenticity. I don't know, my aura, my vibe, whatever. You know, people really like me sometimes, you know what I mean? And I just try to tarnish that, I guess, all the time. I don't know. I don't want to get off. Like, I just know that it's possible. A nigga will off you. Like,
So you walk with your guards up. That's what that is.
yeah, I don't think I let my guards down at all. Yeah.
So let me ask you this because you know, but you opened this question up. You know, do you think that can be stopping a lot of the blessings, as far as your personal life when it comes to men?
Certain blessings. When it come to men,
Yeah, when it comes to men.
absolutely. I'm just like I'm damaged from that. Like I'll never be the same, and it happened to me when I was 15, and I'm going on 35, and it's something that some mistakes just follow you forever. You know what I mean? And I'm damaged for life. Like I don't think I could ever.
You feel like you damaged for life?
As far as I don't feel like for life because from life experience I know that everything is a stage, and eventually you conquer that stage. You know what I mean? So I just feel like I'm stuck in a stage right now that I've been stuck in for a very long time. That is, I'm not gonna get out of this stage until the right person that knows how to deal with me come by. And at first you gotta know what it is that you really need and want.
Very much so. Yeah.
So I'm just now starting to identify that. Like I was just thinking today, I just need somebody that's going, like, I'm so tired of taking care of everybody all the time and shit. Like I need somebody that's gonna come and take care of me. And then now it's harder to find that because now these women are using men for money and wanting their money and shit. So a dude don't even want to offer to take care of you no more. They think you're just trying to use them. You know what I mean? But that's what I need. I need somebody that's just gonna make me feel like, all right, Ma, all this shit you been, let me take care of you. Let me make me feel like I'm being taken care of. It don't got to be forever, even if it's for just a certain amount of time. And then now I'm like, all right, that was enough for me to want to return the favor and give you the same in return. You
Absolutely.
feel me?
See, what I'm about to ask you right now, this one right here gonna probably make you feel uncomfortable. Right?
Now it make me feel uncomfortable.
Oh, I love it. Okay, so watch this.
I got no emotions, baby.
No, listen.
Let me stop.
Yo, but listen to this, and this is real, right? Being that you went through a lot of things, you were raped, 40 something. So when men have aggressive sex with you, do it kind of like give you like flashbacks of rape shit?
Not at all.
Not at all. So that don't
Nah.
fuck with
But it, you know, the rape shit continues to happen. You know what I
you.
mean?
Continues to happen.
Yeah, it sort of it has happened recently again. You know what I mean? I'm not even gonna lie. It's just being a beautiful female. It just happens. You know what I mean? And then once again, I wanted to snitch so bad, but then I got this shit. Snitches get stitches in me that it's just I didn't even do nothing about it, and I just sucked it up like I did every other time the shit happened
All
to
right.
me and shit.
All right. This okay. I heard you say it 3 times, so
Yeah.
we're gonna tap into something. Cause I see you stretching, stitching, snitching a lot, and I
Yeah.
get it. I get. I'm from the same era of streets, right? But watch this. Do you represent the gang culture? Cause I'm gonna just explain
Yeah, I grew up
something.
around it.
Okay.
That's all I know.
That's all you know. All right.
Yeah.
Cool. So you know a lot of people was lied to.
Yeah, I already know. Like
All
my.
right. So let me
Yeah.
put you on some real information, right? So one of the things is right, being harmed and being abused and getting mental damage done to you have nothing to do with snitching.
Yeah, but you know sometimes it doesn't feel like that's what's happening though. When it's even though it is what's happening, I'm so immune to the shit that it
So can
don't.
you give me understanding? You said when it don't feel like it's happening.
Yeah, it's just like I'm so immune to it. So it's like it's happening, but it's not nothing I can't handle. I don't know how to explain it. Like it's not really as bad as what it
All right, so let me
seems.
give you a
Like I
scenario.
don't know how to
I'm
explain
like, damn,
it.
she pretty, man. Let's go hang out. We've been drinking this.
You
and
about to
third.
leave? G Money? Oh, okay.
Yo, let me just give you something. Like, I'll give you a little example, right? Boom. We go, we hang out just on the third. You know we're having a good time. We drinking just after we get to a hotel. And boom, you feeling good. I'm feeling good. Boom, we start fucking. And you know at the end of the day, you say, stop. A nigga like, nah, I'm getting my shit off. And he's continuing to do it. You mean to tell me you saying, I'm not saying nothing because I ain't snitching on this nigga. When he just validated you?
Yeah, I don't really, not that, I'm not saying it's a difference. Like, I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people that, I just recently did that, I ain't even gonna lie to you, yeah. I
Recently
didn't
did
say
what?
shit. I mean, I didn't make a big deal about it, no. It's like, life goes on, okay, boom. I'm so used to, like, sweeping shit under the rug, cause just for my own mental, you know what I mean? To just, I don't know how to explain
So,
it.
no, okay, so I'm going to help you try to explain it, right? So, do you have value for yourself?
Of course I do.
You do?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, right, you know, we definitely know when we get a certain age, we know right from wrong, we know when something makes us feel uncomfortable. So, when you're in that uncomfortable situation, you don't approach it properly, meaning
I don't
aggressive.
know how to approach it properly.
Okay, that's
I
deep.
was never taught how to. I don't know what to do. Like, besides just sweep it under the rug and keep it moving. Like, you feel me? I don't know what I'm calling the cops. Like, wait, who's calling the cops? Like, I don't know what to do. Like, you feel me?
Wow.
Like,
This is deep and this is very interesting. And you know, I
yeah.
will say the girl that's experienced in this right now.
I'm getting
What
tired
you,
of the bullshit. Though I'll run away from my problems. I'll move to another state and some shit rather than to continue letting it happen. You know what I mean? It's even sometimes, you know, I don't even want to talk too much.
no, you
But
don't have to.
people that think that, you know, like you can have a kid with somebody and they can feel like they're entitled to that. And it's like,
Excuse me, yes, yes.
nah.
It's a real
If
thing.
you think this is what we doing, I'm moving. I'm getting the fuck away. I'm not going through this shit no more. Like,
So basically, you're saying you run from your problems.
yeah, I do run from my problems. Yes,
So
a lot.
do you feel that it get resolved that way?
Yes, because time and time I get to reinvent myself
Okay.
and just be and try to stop the same mistake from happening over again with this new version of who I'm trying to be, or you know what I mean? Like my authentic self all the time, but
Right.
you know, like, yeah.
See, what I'm gonna tell you something real dope, man. And I love talking to women. Women is unique, man. I think a lot of women is weird to me, but I say this. It comes from a lot of
We go
people.
through a lot of abuse. Men don't go through the abuse that we go
Whoa.
through. Mentally,
Don't do that.
physically, verbally.
Don't do that.
Just TV, watching TV has sent the wrong message. The media, the music.
You have men that go through abuse. You just said it yourself. You said, yo, I be,
True.
you know what I mean? You just
True.
said it. I mean, men go through it, but men do what you just do. I can't go to nobody. I'm a man. She doing this to me. What?
Right.
Oh, so I got to cover this up. Like, we gotta act like we don't have feelings.
Yeah.
You got some men that's afraid to cry.
Right.
What's wrong with showing your emotions?
Right. Absolutely.
Y'all make that hard for us to do because y'all put this persona up of the man that y'all want. And who is that? A fucking invisible motherfucker? What? He can't walk
Superhero and
that.
shit.
Yeah, superhero. That's not what it is. So, it's a lot of things that we have to always tap in. That's why I say when it comes to relationships is very weird, but it's so much things that's attacking us now that have a lot to do with our breakups. Social media. I mean, the pretty women. I'm saying it's like nobody's
The Jezebels,
yeah.
the fucking,
There you go.
just sex is everywhere. It's tempting.
Yes.
Every
Nobody's
temptation's
fighting for
everywhere.
that shit. You cheated on me, bitch. You out of here. I don't want to deal.
Yeah.
Same with the nigga. Oh, bitch, you cheated on me. Be with that bitch. What we see, and I think right there is a lot of things that can go wrong with trying to save something great. But I want to say this to you, man, because for real, looking at you, my first time saying you beautiful. Look at nobody will be able to tell you this. Nobody will even
No, that I've been through none of this shit. Never.
You wear it so well. Now watch this. This the part I'm gonna let you know how well I'm tapped in. When you older and you've been through a lot and you've seen a lot, you can almost identify with someone that's not saying. Sometimes we can have that beautiful face that you have, and walking dead, meaning we hurt. And only thing we have to disguise it is that pretty face. So behind that mask, though, what we wearing? I'm asking you, what you wearing behind that mask right now? Do you feel pretty?
Wounds.
Wounds.
Unhealed wounds.
Unhealed wounds.
Scars. Like, you know what I mean?
Scars. So, with this being said, right? Say for instance, give you another scenario. You go with your girls, man. They're having a good time. This, that, and the third. A nigga come up and boom, he digging you. You know what I'm saying? But your girl is digging him. Whatever the case may be, you get with him. You tell her how he is. This, that, and the third.
I don't have female friends, so I don't know. You
Oh,
giving me a
what?
scenario that I wouldn't even relate to.
All right, so watch this.
I don't have no female friends
Watch this.
at
Okay.
all.
So
Like,
I
I don't know how to deal with girls. Like, that shit's too much. I don't trust them bitches. I'm sorry, yeah. Hell no, I don't fuck with bitches. Bitches is sneakies. They like cats, and I like dogs. I know how to deal with dogs, but I don't know nothing about cats. I can't deal with the kitties.
Let's go.
Too much.
All right, let me give you a man scenario, right? You ever had a nigga you was dealing with, and a nigga that his man know that he ain't shit, and know that he feel like he a better nigga than him, so you had to watch the cutthroat for a nigga to get with you, and did you bite on it? Meaning, okay, you fuck with G Money, then it's G Money man that hang out with G Money that seen you and said, damn, she bad, and G Money man know that G Money ain't shit, and he try to holler.
I'm going through a situation right now.
Like that?
I'm going to keep it real with you. I just held a nigga down in jail for 2 years. Niggas is coming home. Niggas that he's locked up with is coming home, finding me to tell me about the woman and all the shit that the niggas doing behind there. Talking about people that work there, all types of shit. Like, niggas. So they coming home snitching on him, trying to get me, but it's like... To me, like, it just, maybe it ain't the right person enough that has made me want to bite.
Okay.
Because they the same nigga as him. So why would I want to bite on the worm when you the same bait as him? Like, you know what I mean?
That makes a lot of fucking
Maybe if it was a different bait, maybe I would have bitten. But yeah, no, hell no. Even now, dude got a shorty that fucked his mans while he was in there. He gave dude her phone number one day. He gave Shorty her the phone number, like, yo, call my man, such and such. She ended up fucking with this nigga for some money. What? But this nigga end up calling her again, and this is the type of bitch he's playing me for. A bitch that fucked your nigga. Mind you, you was in jail for 2 years. I'm not fucking sucking nobody. I'm a beautiful woman. I could go on dates and just get free food, whatever these bitches is doing. I could do all that. I was 100% loyal to you. And you saying fuck me to keep a relationship with a bitch that fucked your mans while you was in jail.
That's wild. But
crazy.
What's more wild is this. What was you loyal to?
I was just doing it for myself. It wasn't even about him. It was about me trying to get out of this stage that I was saying I was stuck in, about just not, being closed off because of thinking that if I get too close to somebody, they're going to off me. So I was just trying to feel again, trying to feel what it feel like to, be faithful. You know what I mean? Feel what it feel like to really say that shit and mean that shit. You know what I mean? Even being celibate. You know what I mean? I've been celibate for a while.
Okay. What's a while?
A while, to the 2 years that dude was locked up, and then I started slipping up. I started slipping up because I'm like, fuck it, on some fuck him shit. But yet I'm doing it and I'm still not satisfied. So it make me like go
So you got
back.
rid of the spider webs?
I did.
Oh, the
I
inside
did. And I'm not gonna lie. Just only
joke.
out of
Fuck
all the times that I did, it was only one time that I felt it was like worth it. Like it was healing. It was a pleasure.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
yes, this
Okay.
is what the fuck I was looking for. This is what I needed. Like, it just makes it makes me want to be celibate even more. If I can't get it like that, now I don't want it. Like, if it ain't gonna be that, and it's just like, yeah.
Is that what you said? That's a compliment for the whoever.
Oh, hell yeah.
Right. So you can't chase that, or that's somebody that's already settled with something.
It's just complicated. I like different people, so people don't even be from this country type shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay.
so it's not even like a right around the corner type of thing, and
I got you.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
So we covered a lot of different things, man, and I will say the story behind the artist. Watch One to Hit. It's a new web series we started.
Oh, really?
And it's tapping in with the people behind the music. You know what I'm saying? Like I want, like, anybody that followed my career, I was a big producer and still is a big producer in the porn industry. I shoot it, I edit it, I deal with a lot.
I don't condone that shit.
Let me just put you on the side. I want to share something with you. It's a business for these ladies.
I know.
These
I
ladies
understand.
have the same story.
I get it.
You know what I mean? And you know what they have to deal with? Judgmental. People judging.
I get it. Even with my OnlyFans, I had some bitch come out of nowhere attacking me. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Go subscribe to my shit and go see what I'm posting first before you talking. And then, like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, feeling herself, she got a college degree. Bitch, you a worker. Like, who you think you better than? You probably live in your mama's crib. Like, just some country bitch from the fucking, she had to be from Pittsburgh. Just came, you don't even know me. You just talking, feeling you. And this is the type where I probably don't get enough female fans because bitches, I can't relate to them. I can't relate to these bitches. I'm sorry, I can't.
It's dope you said that, right? And I want to share something. Shout out to Cherokee Diaz. She's an old head of the porn. She's been doing porn a long time. We're very good friends. She know me really well. I went to her home. I shot shit for her. She got 4 or 5 homes, beautiful cars, take care of the son, a dog. She don't got nobody, but a lot of her times in her life, she said, well, she can't keep men because they judge her from her career. And it's hard for them because they saying, I love you and you out here doing this and the third, but they're not in a position where they can take care of her. So she's forced to do what she's doing.
See,
right?
I've been turned out to a million ways to get it.
Yeah.
So I could, it's
got that
like,
gift.
So I can never see where that's the only way to get money. Like, I'm sorry. And that's just, I'm a sexy mom.
You got, nah.
So,
See,
I got sons. My son is already a teenager. He had hickeys on his chest the other day. Like, I can't be, especially women with kids. I don't know how you know.
Right.
Just like I never been a stripper.
See, but watch this.
You know what I mean?
Could you say that you could have your son bump into an asshole nigga that you dealt with that got bad stories of you and share it? Things like that.
Nobody really got no bad stories of me besides, like, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Since I've been stabbed up, I haven't really allowed too many people close to me. And the only couple people that I did was my baby fathers. And that was shortly lived. And then, dude that I just held down in jail. But I honestly don't really got too many people that I let close to me at all.
And I'm going to tell you why I brought up her name is because she went through some shit, right?
Yeah.
And one of the things, I always tell Cherokee, I said, Cherokee, picking porn, like, you could have did everything. You got a degree. She got a bachelor. She got a master. The girl's smart. I said, why porn? Because I wanted to know for curiosity.
You never know. I'm just
just
talking,
don't
but maybe her pussy's washed up, and niggas, that's the real reason why she can't keep a man.
I don't know.
I don't want to judge nobody, but maybe they don't feel nothing when they fucking her. She done had so many
It
motherfucking.
I don't know. It could
She
be
maybe
that.
she's trying to. That's her reason, her truth.
It could be
But
that.
what's their truth? Like
We don't know,
I just don't want to do that to my body. You feel me? I feel like I already did enough damage to my body.
Right.
Like when I got stabbed up, I had 1.5 a lung. I was smoking immediately out the hospital. I got lung tissue that was never healed. That's why I don't smoke today. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I already did so much damage to my lung. I just want to let it heal and shit like that. But yeah, like I learned, like I just want to take care of my body and I look at my teeth. You know, I take care of my skin. You know, like I just want to take care of myself. You know what I mean? And it's insides too. It's not all about the outside. It's the insides to heart. You know, like vaginas. I like, you know, like.
Shoot to that. But see,
I've had scares, many scares too, to even lead me to this stage. You know what I mean? So.
She explained to me, and I think maybe if I explain it
But
to you,
everybody, you see how you got your glasses on?
Yeah.
You seeing things from those glasses. Everybody sees things from a different lens.
Yes, absolutely.
So I don't judge nobody. You know, that's how, same way I got my trauma, that's her trauma. That's how she was. Same way the niggas from my block taught me all these fucked up things, that's what the people taught her, that's the way to go. You know what I mean? So.
And that was so dope. I like the way you just worded that. You know, and I would say this, you know, because she say this to me a lot. She says, Lo, why you still direct porn? And I say, yo, that's hypocritical.
Do you get off?
Yeah, you get off of that shit.
That shit get you off? Directing that shit?
Yeah. Look. I took Juju to her first scene. Or the mother, Juju got roused. She saw that big ass. Juju got roused up. This shit is real though.
That's a lot of the shit why I don't fuck with females too, cause like I ain't going front. I've been turned out to a lot of demon shit since a youngin.
Yeah, see,
So
let me share this with y'all though. See what happened is, remember I go back to this. I play the scene behind things, right?
You ever been to a
Swinger party and all that?
Yeah, the swinger clubs and shit.
G Money, maybe he'll tell you later how low give it up. But
let me interview you now.
That's another story. But I will say this. What I will say is, right, dealing with the industry, you see so much, right? You see so much. And what happened is this. You know, I've been tapped in from a young age, and you know, being that my brother was Fat Cat, and you've been in that field, you see a lot. I was 14 riding a CL 500. I was taking drugs to James Brown. I mean, I got a story.
Oh, that's dope.
That's dope.
Yo, but look, let me tell you something.
I want to share this. Look, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let you say this. This part, what I mean by that is to say, you come from that. But then you have to see what you're doing today. I mean, it's changed, but I can't erase my past because it's there. I was around money. I grew up. So it followed me.
It's sort of like the men in this industry that are on the low. They've had so much sex and so much women and experienced it all that after a while you get tired of that shit. You want to start taking things to newer heights and shit. Like,
can I have you over here for a minute, one time? We talk about she's ready. Because what happened is this, you know, sexy face. She always say, watch this. I'm about to put you in the sun because. What happened is really this, and I'm 46, right? And sexy face.
That's why before I get to that stage, I'd rather just be celibate.
Hold on, but watch
before I start trying to experience all this weird shit, let me just be celibate and try to reset real quick, because
people
age take a toll on you. It sure do.
But see, people around you, they can damage you and they can heal you. Meaning, people have to be honest with you. You don't need yes people around. You need people that's going to tell you what it is. I mean, so people around me that know me can tell you who I am. You feel me? Like I'm somebody that don't boast. I don't brag. I tell Juju all the time because Juju say things like this. Juju say a lot of weird shit to me. Like, how you don't be wanting to get answer this and third. And what I always tell you, Stacey, is, not with you, I'm talking in general about the girls calling me and stuff.
That pussy don't move them.
It don't move me. I'm over that.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing to do with men. I'm over pussy.
So it's the weird shit like directing porn that gets you. Oh.
Yeah, so, no, watch this. See, because you're getting roused and you're getting money. See, the money moves me. Because I know at the end of the day, these bills got to get paid. I know every month you got to pay a bill. So I'd rather say, let's get some money together.
That's kind of how I feel about OnlyFans, especially being that I'm celibate.
Some
That
money.
shit gets me the fuck off. Just even, I ain't gonna lie, I got my little customers I made. I do the little virtual phone sex and all that shit with. You know what I mean? Fuck it. I ain't gotta get pregnant. I ain't gotta worry about STD. That shit get me on. Then after having phone sex with a nigga for 2 years because they're holding him down, I'm used to that shit. Let's do it. Like, and I'm getting paid. That shit do fucking arouse you. Like, the fuck? Like, oh Lord.
Hold up. G Money, what am I up? Judy went to this first scene. Shorty bend up. The name of it was Grandpa Can Get It Too. I shot the whole shit. I directed it. Grandpa Can Get It Too. So we had the nigga dressed up in a wig. He was looking like a grandpa. The cane, all that, right? We ashed him out with the powder. So as soon as girl came over and bent over, I said, Juju, can you lotion her ass and all that? Juju lotion her ass, but then I looked at Juju's face. Juju was like this. Yo, that motion was crazy. She even did was shit like this. Yo, G, what mother when her hand did the scene, she went. We done turned Juju out. It's over. You know what I mean? But on a serious note,
I ain't going front. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Give me a lot of money.
Listen, I've been paid to have sex with couples.
Yeah, it's real, man.
All types of shit. So I'm burnt out. Yeah. I'm turned out.
But watch this.
Ain't too much that turns me on anymore. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's age. It's age. The older you get, you experience so much. So things ain't the same no more. You know what I mean? Like,
I get it.
That's why I'd rather just be celibate. Like, fuck that.
Let me tell you what I love about you. I'm gonna put you on, and that's dope that you said that, right? I see G Money over there. Damn, G Money gave you the eye. He's like, oh.
Oh, me and G Money had our experiences. You know what I mean? I ain't even gonna lie.
Oh, you keeping shit away from me, nigga?
Yeah. Not thick like that though. He's thick right now. Hold on, like, hold on.
Wait. Nigga, you keeping serious, nigga? Nah, I'm joking.
It's been years.
Let me just say this. I love my bro, man. My bro, when he met me, man, you know, like I said, how we met. But G Money, what kept him so close to me.
He's very mannered.
He's loyal. Man,
yeah.
I told you my office.
He's like Caribbean. You know he's Haitian.
Yeah, Sapa Sena
Bule. Yeah,
Sapa Sena Bule.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
What happened was this, the real shit. My office got robbed in East New York. Mm-hmm. Where the mother, we're looking at the camera. My partner at that time, like, yo, I can't see his really face. That nigga Jay came, paused the camera, and did a sketch. Do you know they found these people?
For real?
His sketch.
For real?
Got my cameras back. Yeah. But anyway,
that's dope. That was some real detective shit.
He was a beast with it. Feel me? So what happened is this. Once I knew what he do, I started introducing him. Because he already had his clientele, but I started introducing artists that I was around. Mm-hmm. So, like I said, I don't shoot names, but Jay got a story with me. You know what I mean? Like, you know who I am. You know what it is. So what happened is, and we have our encounters, you know what I mean? As far as, you know, just introducing them and meeting different people and shit like that. But here's the gift of it all. You know that the business that we're in is not about the money. It's about building relationships.
Of course.
So we want to build a relationship because at the end of the day, we reached out to you and we say you're talented, keep up the good work. And anyway, we can do something to get money, let's do it. You know what I mean? Because it's all about investment today.
Yeah.
You feel me? And what I told you earlier, we keep the bullshit out of it. Once you get the bullshit out of it, it's nothing but up. You know what I mean? And then we can open up other doors for other people. You say you like acting. That's all we do is shoot different things from major people. You know what I'm saying? Pull up. I'll get you. You know what I mean? So it's all
that's the part about me moving all the way to Florida is like so much opportunity, but I guess you can always travel, you know what I mean?
Yeah, come on. You think people do it every day?
Yeah.
Every day. So that's what it is. So I want to say this, and we're going to end it off by saying this, man.
Why we got to end it? I'm having so much fun.
I know. But cause this one right here is going to be a nice little, you know, so what I'm about to hit you with now is going to be a nice little.
Okay.
So watch this. Here's the rundown. You say you're 35, right?
About to be in April, yeah.
Okay. Your birthday coming up?
Yeah.
What you doing?
My kids.
Oh, your kids, okay.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to bring your kids. What happened?
I ended up staying at that audition a little longer than expected. I had my mom come. And my mom came and got them and all that, so,
Look,
helped
your
me
mom-
out. Yeah, I had to do what I had to do.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. I will say this. How did the audition turn out? Do you think you
I
got it?
killed it. Hell
You
yeah.
killed it?
I definitely got a part in that.
Word?
Yeah, hell yeah. I was the most beautiful woman in the
This
room.
nigga, her beauty is...
I know, I'm
This nigga
serious
said I was the
though.
most...
It's like you can ask anybody in the room and they'll agree
Word?
for a fact. Like
Nigga,
I guarantee
talking-
you.
Yo, what's up with this nigga, though? I'm looking at JJ like this. Yeah. This nigga like this. Yeah. I'm like, yo.
When you know, you know.
The star that I've known before.
The
he
star.
was real badass.
Badass?
Stars, this is not star. This is somebody.
I'm not a
She's-
wild child. I'm a found
she used
person.
to,
I
like-
used to be lost.
She thugged out back then.
Yeah.
Thugged out? Like,
Just
she was
angry,
straight up.
probably angry,
You know what I'm
she
saying?
just said it.
lost.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You're not
But
wrong with it.
she,
Yo, Star, I'll tell you.
transitioned so much.
I'll tell you,
I'm
beautiful.
so impressed.
So her name was Star back then.
Yeah, five. It was Starbucks, 5 Starbucks, and then
Oh,
Dope
she
Girl.
worked at 5. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, we're not getting into all
Nah, we're not
that,
to get
but
into
you
that.
know.
We're not to get into that. You know, I'm tapped in a lot, man. And I tell you this, though. I will say this, though. And I like to, what I'm about to mention to you right now, right? So, we say, the woman you are today, what do you have to offer the man besides your pretty look?
I'll change a nigga life. I ain't gonna lie.
What, we
And I'm gonna keep it real with you. I got
let's
it
take
from.
sex out of it.
No, I'm not talking about
Oh,
sex.
okay.
Oh,
Oh, what you
sex
talking
is never.
All right,
what
what you
I'm burnt out.
Okay.
I'm not never
you're not-
talking about sex.
Oh, you're not trying to give no money?
I know.
Oh, okay. Is it
Like,
with that?
just know that, right? I'm not never talking
Hold
about
on,
sex.
hold on.
Like-
Jesus did the sad face. Oh, shit, the nigga said what?
No,
But
but
what you have to offer a man?
I'll change a nigga life. And I'm gonna keep it real with
say
you.
that,
I got it from my ex. I ain't gonna front my ex. The dude I just held down, he taught me a lot. I ain't gonna lie. He bossed
When I
me
was
up.
in jail?
Yeah, he bossed me up. He's a boss man.
Okay.
He's a boss man himself, and his mentality. He got that $1 billion mindset. You know what I mean?
Okay.
I mean, what he did for me wouldn't have worked if I didn't already do all the work that I did on myself. You get it? Like it ain't for like he tried to do it to many other bitches and it didn't work. Like it's just like I was at the right stage. I wanted it and shit like that. But yeah, he turned me out to like, you know, he's just being a middleman and investing in people and paying people to do the work for you and all that. Like, he turned me out. So long story short, I can change a nigga life. I know so many ways to make money. And I'm going to keep it real with you. So many ways that I can't even do it all because of just being a single mom and shit like that. I still haven't found the balance in my life as a hustler, entrepreneur, single mom, to where I shut down still. And the stress and the frustrations is not allowing me to function and operate how I would once I mastered this shit.
Okay.
But it's coming.
Oh, no,
It's
I
coming.
see it coming.
It's coming because at this point where I'm at, I understand ain't nobody coming to save me. I got to do this shit myself. I would love to have a man that could take some shit off my shoulders, but it's probably not going to happen. So I got no choice but to suck it up and continue to trying to find that balance until I finally got it. Because ain't nobody coming to do it for me. You feel me?
Now, watch this. I love your nails. I love your pretty nose.
Thank
your white
you.
teeth. You still didn't
Thank
answer my
you.
motherfucking question. What you got to offer the man? Come on. Talk to me. How to be a boss? Talk to me.
Yeah,
you say
how
you
to be a
bossed up?
boss. I can teach a nigga
Okay,
how to
there
like
we
not
go.
even have to work no more. You feel me?
Okay, there
I
we go.
can fucking
There we go.
you know, I got lots of love and affection in
Okay, can
me.
you
A lot
cook?
of love.
Can you cook?
Of course I can.
Don't say of course now.
Listen, it came with the years. I ain't always know how to cook.
Okay, all right.
Especially
What-
being homeless most of my life.
What we making? What we making?
Everything. I cook
Macaroni and
everything.
cheese?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Collard greens, keep it a stack.
I could date black men. Yes. Like the
Good feet.
fuck. I
Good
even
feet.
could cook a little Haitian food. I done dealt with every type of man. I could cook a little Indian food. Shit. I could cook the Asian food. Shit. But yeah, what I like to eat at home is I eat a lot of just, you know, I cook Spanish food here and there.
Where we at,
But
Juju?
I really, being in Pittsburgh, it's hard to find the ingredients to cook that shit all the
What
time.
you mean? Supermarket?
In Pittsburgh, yeah.
How the
It ain't supermarkets. It's Walmarts and Giant Eagles and
47? What we got? Yo, I'm about to end in a couple more questions. It's about to get spooky. So, watch this. First of all, I love this, man. I'm going to chop it up real nice. You're going to love it on the network. I'm going to make it look real gorgeous. I want to ask you, though, out of all the things that you went through in your life, what was the blessing that came from it all?
Being able to find myself. Because everybody don't get that opportunity. It's people I know until this day. I'm an inspiration to them because they still ain't do that step. Like, you feel me? A lot of people, especially with the social media, it'll keep you blinded. You feel me?
That's so true.
And
so
you know, I took breaks on social media. It was times where I took break. I took a break for a year. No Facebook, no Instagram. Like, I really had to learn how to control, because a lot of people didn't do that. Take a break yet and all that. Like, you got to really control. It's mind over matter. You feel me? But yeah, like, I know people, man, that died, drug addicts, and died. My mom's a mental patient. Like, people that never really got to find themselves. My mom still ain't found herself, and she's an old lady. You feel me? So yeah, just being able to find myself, that's the blessing, for real, for real.
That's dope.
Like, yeah.
And you know,
And I'm still not there, but I'm still
that's
getting
dope.
there. You know what I mean?
Dope. I love your spirit, man.
Yeah.
For real. And I think, for real, keep up the good work. And I will say, you know, the day we all gonna get our 15 minutes. Is what you do with your 15 minutes. You know what I'm saying? We all gonna get it. You know what I mean? Not to get off the conversation, man. G Money, you know, this a good friend, man. Like I say, we turned out to be brothers. A good dude. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to G Money again. He in the
G-Money.
building.
I never saw this nigga bless his heart on God.
Yeah.
On fucking God. Whatever you did, nigga, did you turn my nigga out? I never saw this nigga blush like this, though. I mean, G Money, like, respectfully. This nigga been blushing the whole time.
No, you know what it is? A lot of people really, I'm an inspiration for real. A lot of people know, seeing where I come from and where I'm at today, for real. It's beautiful, for real. It's beautiful. Like,
nah, that's dope.
Then when you are beautiful too, it just all go together. Like,
go ahead, girl. I like your nose, or your nose is serious. Do you hear that?
You stupid. I do.
Yeah, oh shit. Okay.
Yo, there was this girl, I was locked up with this girl. This girl, when I was in jail, she forced me to fuck with her, I swear. She was fucking from Guatemala. Yeah, she was 18, I was 24. I like people with color, you feel me? Okay. She was really pale. She looked like a white girl, but she's Guatemalan. She's definitely more European than anything. And she just forced, she's like, the profile of your face, oh my God, my face to the side. And I'm like, she just forced me to fuck with her. Like, she'll send me kites and shit to the point where I'm like, oh my God, all right. God. Like, and then she tried to reach out to me on Facebook after and shit. Okay. I know I'm a real bitch, and I know I'm an inspiration, because a lot of people that I was locked up with came and looked for me on social media. You know, that's real. If motherfuckers got to type your name and look for you, that means they thinking about you. That means something about you. You know what I mean? But yeah, shorty, like, I swear, every time I fucked with a bitch, they made me fuck with them. I swear,
I'm not agreeing with this shit, but if she said it, we have to believe it now. God damn it. Yo, but let me say this, and I want to say this, man. Yeah. For the lost 15-year-old girl out there right now that may see your footage, what could you tell her?
I got a 15-year-old right now. It's hard to tell these motherfucking kids anything, but
Very true.
all I can say is, don't let the social media take over you, because that's the main. Don't let the phone addiction technology addiction I would give some advice on that. Like, control your addiction with that technology shit, because that shit is real. That shit is so real. Even I'm guilty of it sometimes, you know what I mean? But that's why I haven't been posting reels. Believe it or not, now that I'm getting paid for reels, that shit would take over my whole life. Every minute I'm like, okay, what can I do? You can't even function. So you're like, hold on, I gotta make a reel. What can I do to make a reel? That's why I'm not really going hard. Like, that's why I'm just like, I'll tap in when I got more control over it. Cause like, even the TikTok, everything, all this shit would just make you. I know this girl. I met this girl in the airport. Beautiful girl. Can't even function. Every second was, let's make a TikTok video. She was so lost. She missed her flight.
Wow.
Everything.
Oh, she really locked in.
Yes.
God damn.
That shit is real.
Yeah,
my
that's real.
son, my
It's real.
son.
It's raising the kids. Yeah.
Fucking addicted to this shit. Like, yo, so that's what I would say is like, you know, try not to let that shit releases endorphins in your brains. Like, that shit is real. Like,
so true.
I would say something like that because I can't relate to the newer generation, honestly.
Right.
It's like a whole new ball game. Like,
It really is, man. A different
I don't
era.
think no girl's gonna experience the shit I experienced.
Yeah.
Totally not. Totally.
You know what? And I might have to disagree with that. Because they're going through a lot of other shit. Because drugs is
Right, maybe different
when we
shit.
came up, it was still drugs, but the kids wasn't known to be on it like that.
Yeah.
The adults. Now
Even
the
this
kids.
vaping shit, like.
It's the kids. Yeah, this vaping shit.
The only reason I don't vape is because of my lung already did.
Oh, you don't
I did
smoke at all?
damage to my shit.
Nothing.
Right.
Okay.
I mean, no, I still smoke. Like sometimes I'll be out with somebody or a dude and he's smoking. Or really, if I'm drunk or something, I probably won't do it if I'm not drunk.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll take a couple tokes. But as far as like buy the shit or roll my own shit, nah. But yeah, I still try to escape my brain sometimes. I don't really drink or anything. Like I am a recovering addict. You feel me? I was really addicted to like Molly's and ecstasy and weed, alcohol and shit. You feel me? So yeah, there was a point where I couldn't stop smoking weed for nothing. I just wasn't ready. I couldn't stop. You could threaten me to put me in jail and I wouldn't stop. Like, you feel me? So yeah, even the cigarettes. I used to smoke cigarettes heavy and shit. Like, you know what I mean? And I just gave more control over my mind. You know what I mean? Even though I'm still not polished, I'm still struggling with still gaining complete control, but I got way more control of my mind. You know what I mean?
You know, I can talk to you too. I'm a Taurus, so we talk a lot. Yeah, we talk a lot. Let me just ask you. Give me 2 bad habits and 1 good one.
Yeah, 2 bad habits.
That you have right now.
Right now. 2 bad habits. 1, I'm very impulsive still. But you know what? Let's scratch that because for some reason, I've been noticing my progress on that. So, okay, let's do something else. I'm a rebel. I do not like to be told no. I don't like authority. Don't tell me how to do something. Especially, I got so much experience. What the fuck do you know? Like, it's hard for anybody to tell me anything because of the experience. I've been outside since a youngin'. You feel me? Like, literally, my mom was a crackhead. So I was experiencing shit, like, from early. Like, you feel me? So it's hard for anybody to tell me something. You said 2 bad habits. What's another bad habit? I could say this, like, I'm so passionate. Everything that I do, I give it my all. I'm so passionate that it drains my battery. So then my battery goes on E and I shut down and I get lazy. And I'll stay in lazy mode until I recharge my battery. But it be for long periods of time. Right now, I'm going through a recharging mode. Like, yeah, after giving this nigga 2 years of my life, I'm lazy just with everything. I'm just drained. My battery's drained. Okay. So I'm going through. It affects my finances too. I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm just like drained. But then when my battery do charge up though, oh, it's lit. Ready. It's lit. I'm getting everything. Like, I'm coming for everything. Like, even right now, though, my battery's drained, and I still be trying to squeeze some juice out of it. Just like me being here, and I just coming from I still be trying to make shit happen. You know what I mean? So, it's never to step 1 again, but my laziness will get me to step 3 again. And then I have to get back to step 5. You know what I mean? Dope. But,
That's dope, man. For real. I love that.
One of the good things about me is that, I'm honest. I'm brutally honest. That's fire. Love it or hate it or whatever. It's easier to trust me because you'll know when I'm lying. That's how honest I am, honestly. I'm not good at lying. I'm gonna keep it real with you. I can't even do it. Like, even for fucking.
So we're gonna catch you out there. We're gonna put you on the spot right now. I'm fat.
You actually chubby.
Oh, see, she's a liar.
Nah, I wouldn't call you fat. No, I wouldn't call you fat though. Yesterday my son was watching some shit about a 300, 400 pound guy on the fucking TV. That was fat.
Yeah. 400 pounds?
Yeah.
What about that?
For real?
No, I don't know. I'm just capping.
I can't tell.
I want to say this. I just want to say this honest. Okay, let's ask you another one. How Jay looking over there, too?
He's thick.
Oh, when you say thick,
Yeah.
Jay, stop.
He's just thick.
Stop saying that, boy. Boy, nigga say you thick, boy. Yo, that nigga can cook, boy. You ever ate his food?
I don't know. No, I don't think I did.
Boy.
But I'm pretty sure I ate Haitian food before. I love Haitian
that
food.
nigga can
Like,
cook. But, yo,
let me
I
tell you
wanna
something
say
about Haitian niggas.
Okay. Oh, shit.
All Haitian niggas got big, fat, thick dicks. I never met a Haitian nigga that had a
They got big fat what?
dicks. I swear to God. I never met a Haitian nigga that had a small pee-pee. Like, dead ass. I love my Haitians. Just know that.
That nigga stop.
I love my Haitians. I love my Jamaicans. I love my Caribbeans.
no
I ain't gonna lie.
doubt.
My Dominicans. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, my Trinidadians, all that.
No,
Yeah,
that,
my
you know what's so
bad.
crazy? I will say, man, this was a dope interview. I loved it, man. We topped a lot of topics. You're going to love the footage. It's going to be a movie. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, we don't promote this for the social media. It's strictly for the network. So we're doing something big for it. We got some people, investors. You know what I mean? We tapped in with people, man. We just want to pitch some pallets to these. You know, it's always somebody that can take you to the next level. I mean, so you can't expect somebody to help you when you don't got nothing
Right.
to offer or bring to the table. You feel me? So this is one of these opportunities where they want to see what we doing with the network. So I thought behind the artist was something dope because I deal with a lot of artists. This is a recording studio. I let you hear the music here. You wouldn't believe what come out of this place because, like I said, I've been doing it so long. I do this shit with my eyes closed. But I do it now where I only work with budgets. I mean, you gotta be a budget. I don't do the outside thing no more because I'm
Yeah,
over
that shit get draining.
Yeah, so I don't do it.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But
Yeah.
this was beautiful. I love it. You did a
Thank you for the
beautiful job.
opportunity.
No, absolutely. And her hands soft. I heard that. Shit, Jay.
I take care of
Boy.
my skin.
Yo,
I'm
but
telling
you got some pretty teeth, though. That shit-
Thank you.
Gums is white, boy. Her shit pink. How pink, Jojo? Yeah. So thanks again, Felly BX in the building. I want to say thank you and salute to you. God bless you on your journey. Keep up the good work, man, and salute.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm going to Ghana.
Ay. He liked the way that I walk. He liked the way that I talk. I'm from New York, New York. Just a bad bitch from the Bronx. We taking trips to Milan, flights to Dubai and Amman. I'm from New York, New York. This the type shit that I'm on. Hold up, check. This little bitch in the way. Talking about crowd in my space. Fuck that nigga. Acting like we in a race. Just to be up in his face. Hold better chill. You know who paying the bill. You know who keeping it real. Felly BX. Stepping on these bitches' necks. Give me a reason to flex.